The greatest contribution. Itself appears deep in thought. Not that I, or anyone else, would be able to make use of it, even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Why did you join the convocation? Oh, you wish to know why Emmet Selk was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. Ahem. It began when... Not another word. Lest you've forgotten, we're to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. That's fair. My apologies for the wait. I've inspected the Amplios to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released unto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charbitus. That is what we shall tend to next. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main aisle and head north. Or off to see the wizard. There we go. Oh my goodness. I understand there is a problem with one of your Charbitus. Yes, that's right. As you know, Charbitus is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. Specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning towards water, its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being, its affinity to wind is diminished, and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. With its etheric balance leaning towards water, Charbitus would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. It is too early to conclude that it cannot fly, having failed at first, and may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. Well, you needn't go to such lengths. But you don't know? But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of aether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form, and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running around robless, shameful. Might I understand you make a habit of this? No, nothing of the sort. It's just that, when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emmett Silk, may I trouble you to move the Charbitus away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. Right, though? If I was not a straight man. So I have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind? What you gonna do, Hythlodaeus? Emmett Silk is out of sight? Good. Let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Emmett Silk train the Charbitus. Oh my gosh. Aside from being able to fly transformed, he can readily see aether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. Voldy, I want you to go to Emmett Silk. Tell him you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck. With the and use the chat mode. Go away. Into the wall. Alright, Emmett. You're doing all the work for us. I have a favor to ask. Too far away. Okay, that's amazing. Thanks. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. I don't know what Hythlodaeus is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Hythlodaeus is to be believed, relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-wary Emmett Silk. Just keep saying, please, Emmett Silk.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
He's simping so hard for him. He's adorable.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emmett Silk. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Oh no.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Agreed, but I can't get over Emmett. And Hythlodaeus here. Oof.
Please, Emmett Silk. Please.
And he's so grumpy all the time. Look at that.
not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Ooh!
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Of course, I want to watch this train wreck in slow motion.
You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether.
Ooh.
But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Wave to Emmett. Emerging from his reverie, Emmett Silk notices you and begins to descend with the Carbitus. Do. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you. Carbitus. Has learned to fly. And Moldy and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from afar. Carbitus flies. Indeed. With this, we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Carbitus is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keep in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we can guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are not born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Hermes. I'm fine. Don't worry. Well, that concludes all my present tasks. Let us return to the Anagorasis for now. Go ahead and grab this Aether Current real quick. I believe it's going to be up here. Which means... Oh, for some reason I thought that was going to be an Aetherite. I feel like I hear it. Where are you? Is it up there? Oh my gosh, I think it's up there. Yeah, never mind, we're not getting that. Worth a try. Yeah, that's way up there. Alright, well, back to the cathedral. Well, not cathedral, but... Ah! What you got? What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help you, do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Oh wait, that's pants? 539? Oh, it's gonna be better, for sure. Ooh, it's kind of a cool color, ain't it? Let's do an item compare. I don't even need to look. That's already much better. So we'll go ahead, retrieve this materia. Now we'll set that up in a minute. I don't want to worry about it right now. Aether to Aether. Something seems to be weighing on Herbie's mind. Tell me, Molly, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I've found it yet. Only my work were more interesting. Nevertheless, I'm still indebted to you for keeping Medion company. If there's aught I might do, you need but ask. Speak Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Something the matter? The Yikon. I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby occupants, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself, and the occupants were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Echion that is to blame, their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creation, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I've no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Yours will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doris is still there, however. Hermes, wait! Well, always on the move. Should probably go keep an eye on him. If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. Ah, wrong button. Just wasting potions that I don't care about. Oh! Whoa. Pouring or grab the quest. Point. Stay on top of these aether currents. I might read this one. Sulcus regards you with a pointed interest. Welcome, friend. The Anganorasis. I am Sulcus, and I manage this region under the authority of Chief Hermes, the head overseer of Elpis. And you are... Oh, how unusual. A soul-bearing familiar. Familiar must have a mission, and yet you offer no message and carry no cargo. Are you perhaps here on the purpose of observation? Yes, that must be it. In which case, you need only mention my name to Kit Chamyan, and she will gladly give you a tour of our domain. Soak it all in. Okay. Yes, yes, what can I do for you? Moldy, is it? Overseer Sulcus wishes me to act as your guide? Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I would be more than happy to show you around. I'm simply wondering why the Overseer chose to send you to me, of all people. I haven't been here long myself, truth be told. Until quite recently, I was wholly engaged in a prolonged research project in the Academia Ender. Love that place. Surely there are other, more experienced individuals who can provide a more comprehensive... This grumbling is hardly constructive now, isn't it? The task was given to me, and I will attempt to cover the most saliented features of our facilities to the best of my abilities. After all, it is not every day that one is asked to indulge the curiosity of such a rare and fascinating visitor. We can commence the tour this very moment if you like. Then let us begin. Rather than have me lecture you as we walk along, I think observing firsthand what we do in Anganoris would prove more beneficial. I'll point you in the right direction. You can question my colleagues to your heart's content. Once we've completed a circuit, we can return and speak to Overseer Sulcus. Yep. Okay, let's go. Hello, Charmion. Was there something... The Overseer asked that I give this familiar a tour of the grounds, and I thought the best way to do that was to show her what we do here firsthand. I see. Well, as my work is rather difficult to demonstrate, I hope a brief explanation will suffice. Our creations are many and varied, but I mainly preside over the plant life. When it comes to watching certain grasses grow, one must be prepared to observe over the course of several years, in the case of trees, sometimes decades. Tedious perhaps, yet necessary. Plants are capable of altering an entire habitat, and their presence as a food source has an enormous influence on the local wildlife. What was the sort of thing you wished to know? Or was that the sort of thing you wished to know? Yes, that was perfect. Thank you. Well, very intuitive. What do we have here? A familiar of some kind? Judging by your ethereal structure. Yes, I am accompanying Moldy here on a tour of Anganoris in the behest of the Overseer. A tour? Feel free to wander as you please, of course, but I advise keeping your distance from the larger creatures. The fauna I have under observation occupy the top tier of the food chain and do not take kindly to intruders in their territory, especially the specimens found on the other islands. They can be exceedingly hostile. While I am sure you're quite capable of defending yourself, no one appreciates a surprised tusk through the abdomen. You don't know what I like. Thank you for the warning. We will proceed with due caution. Guess I'll just live and deal with it, right? I know it doesn't show up like that on the recordings. Whatever. Oh, phooey. Where'd he go? Oh no. I goofed. I mounted and left him. Ah! Carmen. Oh, and who is your friend? Charmian. Chameleon. Azam's familiar? Why, you appear so astute and deliberate in your thinking. I should very much like to make an extended study of your composition and consciousness. Oh, do forgive my forwardness. It is my duty to chart the behavior of familiars, and find it ever so diverting. Arcane servants are rarely permitted to roam the world at will, you see, but our research here is given special disposition, once the subjects are properly registered as concepts, of course. There are times when familiars are tasked with tending cattle or must otherwise coexist with other living beings. Such projects are brought to me, and I am responsible for overseeing and evaluating their potential compatibilities. Oh, but of course, if Azem might grant us permission, then you could abide here for a few years while I analyze. And on that note, we really must be moving along. Step lively, Moldy. You're gonna kidnap me. I think we've covered the main areas of interest. All that's left now is to speak with Overseer Sulcus. Ah, I see you've completed your tour. Almost. We spoke with those in charge of the various facets of Anganoris, but I thought it would be fitting to end this visit where it began, with you, Overseer Sulcus. I see. And what is your impression of the work we do here? It attracts some interesting people. It requires equal levels of passion and patience. I am glad we could help further your worldly education. I am glad to see you enjoy the experience. At least, I hope you did. You are truly a masterpiece of creation. Only a soul-bearing familiar could demonstrate such robust cognitive and cognitive and cognitive, sure, faculties. I was not going to say that right at all. Were you perhaps designed to inspire others? I feel something special has been woven into your aura. You have an intriguing presence, to say the least. Please, stay a while and share more of your thoughts with us. Yes, I second this invitation. In all the long years I have resided here, never have I encountered such a unique entity, and one of a Zems, no less. Can we meet a Zem? I really want to meet a Zem. I mean, I am a Zem, but I want to meet a Zem. I want to meet us. Yeah. Aether currents. Money. One more place. I wonder what this is. Alright. Let's keep going. I wonder if one of my programs is causing a faulty issues. Yeah, get rid of you. Loads you out. Well, we'll go for that in a second. Oh, wow. Absolutely slaughtered. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. An icon was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doris must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Midselk and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the icon did not escape. Blah, blah, blah. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with Moldy. Come. It's down the path and over the bridge. I'm gonna go pick up this Aether Current first. If it's over here. Really hope it's over here. This south. It's either right there or right in there. 12 Wonders, though. Oh, there it is. Always a welcome sight. Too far away. Cool. Too far. Cool. Alright. Another one down. Yeah, we can go this way. Okay. I didn't even see what that said. West. Okay, so it's over there. Always trying to play with it, give you guys the best viewing experience. It was working just fine last night. Oh well. Oh, lost my mouse. Hold on a second.